Japanese game, man with tentacles, woman. This isn't going in the right direction.
No, I'm not liking this. Hentai.
Everyone knew what I was suggesting. That's a P90, by the way. I remember playing too much Combat Arms. A very old game. Just get shot in the head.
This is the worst line ever. I missed it.
Olga!
No, he didn't even say it like dramatically. He was like, Olga!
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty... they'll be able to hear it, but because you were fucking crapping on me.
Well, obviously we missed it. I just want to listen to it.
Olga. It's very quiet, too. It's
Your
very
baby's,
dramatic.
your baby's dead.
No, Jack's vital signs. Her baby is still alive and comes back.
Who's got her baby? Oh, the Patriots have a baby, that's right.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off.
Oh no! The Michael J. Fox virus was installed. Dear God, no!
That is so mean. Is that the joke you were talking about?
No.
What's wrong
That's
with
so
it?
mean.
GW, it's out of control.
No, I want to come back to this one. That would be really badass.
Like Power Ranger, like Zords or something. They all come out with
Power Rangers slash Pokemon slash
a foot, one's an arm.
oh, please do that.
I'd love to see that.
They all morph into a gigantic thing. Also,
Go Power Rangers.
here's some graphics which we
Copyright,
can't even
copyright.
fucking read.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened? It's updating. No!
The Patriots?
No more updates.
Ocelot.
Windows!
What have you been up to? It's too late.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. So it said updates available.
I clicked it. I regret it.
Yeah. It started shutting down. I couldn't stop it. It asked me not to unplug anything. I'm just letting it run through.
The PSN got hacked.
Oh, that was like
I'll power up. Where's George Bush doing this, huh?
It's George Bush with his super suit. Where's George Bush as a clone of Solid Snake? I don't know, that's cool. Look at this, so I have the bullets.
I fight giant robots.
I want that on a shirt.
Also, see these two blades there?
Can we get that on a shirt? I giant robots.
I want to.
Which two blades?
He's got two sharp blades. Yeah, like swords. They're called Republican. Look at that weird smile.
Look at that weird eye patch.
Look at that weird everything. He's freaking me out right now.
And Bryden decides not to move that entire time.
You know what? I could have picked up that stinger missile and shot him while he was standing with his tentacles through the fucking machine.
I decided not to. I like adding a little drama to mine.
Also, watching Captain Snake handcuffs on him. They did have sex, I swear to God.
Yeah, they did.
Well, we thought we'd do something a little bit different.
That's a bit kinky.
She lost the keys. We had to get the goat to go away. I mean, it was a hell of a night.
Bring him in.
Also,
The hell do you picture Snake doing?
riding a goat, I assume.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear about it.
No, I'm not going to say because I pray to
Yeah,
God
because
to
that
finish
worked
this.
out so well last time.
Shut the fuck up. And we're asleep again for some apparent reason. And here we go. Final
Are you awake yet,
cutscene.
Jack?
Scenes.
Yeah.
GW.
So
You said that
The
before.
Arsenal
we're on
AI
top
has
of Arsenal. Robert is sat up.
I
You know it's
admit
real.
that I
We're on top of
underestimated you.
Arsenal. We look over there. There's
Oh, you're on top of Arsenal.
Snake. Now we are.
Oh, now you are. Where were you before?
I don't know. Empty void.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead,
joke.
my son.
Get Y faster. Give it here, I'll do it.
I'm really hoping I don't choke out here.
Yep, you're dead.
Oh.
That was close.
On hard, you have to get a spoon. We can go.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's
I remember
not him I want the
whenever I played
answers
hard, I
from.
have to get a spoon and go. Don't know if I'm going to the Xbox. Oh,
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
yeah, this is
Where's Vamp in all
really?
this?
It so happens I have some business of my own to attend
Okay.
to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Oh,
Not exactly.
sneaky. I like that.
I was the
There's
one
a
who
trick!
used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads.
So, essentially,
and
we've
full
built a
air,
gigantic
sea, and land
useless
support to
fucking
function
boat.
efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
That's it.
To invent the worst game
A list
ever.
of names.
We hijacked this
Patriots.
multi-million-dollar expense for a list.
They were planning to extend
You
their
could have bought
control
him
to
off Wiki.
digital
You could have bought him
information
a
flow
Craigslist
with
for 90
GW
bucks, but I
and
didn't want
Arsenal.
I mean, we could have waited a few
That
years.
means
for it
the
to come out on
information
WikiLeaks,
they
but
want to
why?
filter out
Why
is
I mean, Snake would have
contained
found
in
that, him being
GW,
the creator of the...
including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's
Really think
Committee.
highly of Snake, don't you?
And once you knew
Well,
they
who
were,
else am I going to
you
look up to in this
caught their
game?
names one
The
by
freaking
one.
weirdo bitch
While
who's
we,
really
with our useless
can't find a way to
arsenal,
die
drew
but doesn't
fire.
understand the factor of suicide. Oscillate is standing there going, it was a trick, mom!
But mate,
Solidus who's like, I'm gonna kill these giant robots.
you
Snake
have other
is-
people in your life to look up to, though. You don't have to look up to someone in this specific game.
Oh, there was, don't worry about it.
Really?
What, the people in your life?
But we
Oh,
have our own
it's
plans
like-
Yeah,
to
they're
carry
worse
out.
than these guys.
We'll take the arsenal since you don't care
Have
for
you
it
got a
anyway.
gigantic fucking gun?
The purified hydrogen
Well,
bomb
Which
is
fires
ready to go.
electricity?
Nuclear
Well,
strap.
Shut the
some
fuck
people,
up.
some people may argue that I do.
Damage their power source. The mind
That makes it
masses
clear.
that they
D-Wolf
control.
has a Metal Gear
First things
statue in his
first.
house.
Of course.
I don't know. There's
That
nothing.
was what you
There's
wanted.
nothing at all to talk
I
about.
won't
But
stop
it's
you.
actually going to become quite interesting here.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Wait for it, the Patriots show up.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Shut up.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
It's a game.
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise.
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to reduce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja.
It was all
The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged
You
for the
book a
appearance of the
ninja?
ninja as well.
Certainly there's a number for it.
As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of FoxDie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of
You understand
information
fucking
regarding the
things, don't you?
Patriots from GW.
Patriots
Your
bad.
plan was invalidated
Everyone else
even
bad.
before execution, Solidus.
Snake good.
Rose, just bad.
Yeah, Rose
Fat
bad.
Man was a different story. He's one of our own people.
See,
This
A
game's
sort of
very bad.
examiner we
See,
hired
you
to test the
criticise me
boy's
for looking up
progress
to
before
Snake.
letting him tackle the exercise proper.
Everything else is just bad.
We had
What
to
else?
arrange for
What else
Stillman's
can I
presence to
cling
coax
to?
the
No,
maniac
but I'm just saying,
to
in this
agree.
specific game, yes, okay, cling to Snake.
If the
but in
boy
life,
had allowed the
Don,
big shell to be destroyed,
Why
this
not? Snake's
exercise
bad
would have
art.
ended there.
I know your argument.
The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the
Except
right story,
except I wasn't.
anyone
I
can
wanna
be
be
shaped
shaped into Snake.
I could do with a mullet.
Even rookies
I
can
never had that
fight
gun at
like
that point
men
in
of
time.
experience.
I did have that gun at that point in time.
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel would provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation.
Stock footage.
You know these parts of the game you already played?
You
Yeah,
and the boy
yeah.
was selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow
So there's like
Moses.
5 members of
You're
Foxhound,
the most
3 of them.
impressive collection
One
of
of them
freaks
fucking died,
outside of
and he wasn't
Foxhound.
shot, man.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about
Okay, guys.
purified
So
hydrogen
essentially they're
bombs
making
is
riding
just the tip
Snake.
of the iceberg.
Alright then.
The project was already underway when I
So,
sunk
a
that
bunch of these
tanker,
people realize that
along
they're
with the
being
old man
betrayed.
2 years ago.
Why is nobody doing anything about it?
Throwing your
They
husband
want
in
to
the
hear the
brig was a
explanation.
part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All
So,
orchestrated?
really wish I wasn't.
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
I don't mean to bother anyone. I don't mean to bother anyone, but my parking ticket's been right out.
All our misfortunes.
Hey, she finally got shot.
Just a part of
Knew
the
that was gonna happen.
I hope it's gonna happen.
How?
Those boobs, that ass, all the Patriots, really. That incredible camel toe, the Patriots!
What?
God damn it.
Please explain.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo jumbo.
As opposed to people who have real
Certainly
psychic
wasn't your
talents.
psychic
Fuck.
talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You
Well,
were
nobody
being
can
shielded
shoot
by the
liquid
electromagnetic
flashlights.
weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you.
So explain Vamp.
Pure self-indulgence.
Why he's
absorbed
immortal?
in your own misfortune.
I already have,
You
but
couldn't get
it's
enough
fair to
of the
forget. I
drama.
mean, the storyline is pretty fucking shocking.
I
He's
could
nanomachine,
die
yeah?
whenever
Yeah,
I
which you
wanted
do
to.
hyper repairs or some horseshit.
Oh,
like
he's
that.
Wolverine.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's right. The heart's on the right, on the left side.
Thought I got her in
But
a
now I
heart.
have the thing. Can't you see? What now?
It missed.
Now
What?
I remember.
What is your heart on the left?
Yeah, your heart's meant to be on the left. Why's her heart on the right?
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
If I scream, it makes it look
Cutting-edge
better.
technology.
Bastard.
That's the real Metal Gear. Why? How? End game. Credits roll.
So no one wants to get Snake out of his handcuffs?
Nobody has yet, because that would look badass enough. But we'll do justice, I believe.
There's got to be like a rocket flip slam where everyone runs it and Metal looks at it and it's just like, oh,
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
oh, there you go.
Republican and Democrat.
Just try.
This seems like a good plan to me.
Yes.
Everything's put up. What, you're squinting? It's terrifying! Remember me, I'm still alive. You are not a Jedi!
Let her think she is.
Why the hell do you care?
You idiot. Get the hell away from there.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward.
It's overkill.
Reyes, die!
Oh, look. Paraphrasing. Because before your enemies die, you know, they want to go out with a bit of fanfare. Everyone, crouch slightly!
Crouch slightly, it'll save us from pumping missiles. But for some reason, that goes straight down.
Did you get it? Because she has 14, remember? It couldn't be that the device was not turns out to turn back on. I don't know, try stepping on it.
Impossible.
Still, nobody in New York has noticed a damn thing. This isn't far from the shore, it was an offshore water plant. This can't be that far away.
The rest of the government hasn't bothered coming after them.
She is Lady Luck.
Oh, I'm sorry for you, darling. Your name's Dolph.
Is Helena Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble
No, not
soldier.
Dolph, just Dolph.
This episode brought to you by Dolph Torches. There's nothing like a dolphin.
I can
There's such a thing as a Dolph.
see my
Yeah, they're
family
called dolphin torches.
It's
again.
just Dolph. Stop adding the in to the end of it. Just because you want a sponsor.
Wait a minute. We haven't had enough twists. We need another twist.
Try this
We're
instead.
ready to do an additional twist.
Oh, twitchy fingers.
Ah!
And Liquid, you
As if we wouldn't have seen Liquid yet. Alright. Fuck, that thing is tall.
Yeah.
How did he get on top?
I don't know. But as I'd like to point out, as I did previously when we first saw the stupid thing, fuck logic, scale apparently doesn't matter.
No.
And physics, fuck physics.
Fuck physics, fuck Becky, fuck stats. All three.
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
We've established this.
Hey, but it's been more than like 5 hours since they reiterated on something we already
A
fucking knew.
sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
Right, do you remember how to crawl? Right, do you remember how to eat a ration?
I was controlling him.
Swim.
Do you know how to shoot a gun?
You know how to hide.
Do you know how to annoy
Snake,
your
it was I
fucking
that leaked
girlfriend?
information about Arsenal to your partner
This.
and got you out here.
Right, and you know what day tomorrow is?
You're the
Well,
only
you know
one
why
that
I'm
can free
sleepless
me.
now.
After all,
Purple slugs! I want scissors! 61!
Explain to me why I'm only inside your head, Brad. I want to come out too.
You can just go home, I'll do the fighting.
I want to see the sun, Brad.
You know where they are? How?
why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? A before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you.
Christ, something about the veins.
There's room for only one snake.
Let me fire missiles out of my tentacle, which still doesn't make sense.
Oh, back into Metal Gear.
Wouldn't it be funny when you press that button like Metal Gear waves?
Good
Time to say
Does another
goodbye.
fucking backflip into the water.
This is why Snake is still a badass to me, in my heart. Fuck yeah!
The muscles on that man.
What's his plan? What is his plan? What?
Giant metal contraption.
Look at this bit. Like, Ray jumps off. Okay, alright. Ah, fuck you!
I'm coming to.
What the hell are you gonna do after that, Snake?
No,
Oh,
you can only scream that when he's dead.
oh fuck off, Ryan. That's my heart. He's just filled with Snake right now.
So Snake's going after Liquid. Music is left there with Solidus.
Solidus and a dead annoying bitch.
So what's the natural progression?
Anyway, as I mentioned,
I'm really usually pretty good at figuring out how stuff's going to end. I have no clue for this.
as I said, remember that cut contact because this was in 2001.
Yeah.
As Arsenal comes and crashes into New York, that he was meant to crash into the Twin Towers. I think I may have already mentioned this. It was meant to crash into the Twin Towers, however that was cut out because 9/11 happened like 3 weeks before it. So you will see a massive, massive fucking cut where it's meant to be like Arsenal crashing over things.
So I at least now have a concept of what Arsenal is and how big it is.
There you go. That's the huge ass cut.
That is a pretty huge cut.
They spent weeks on the development for it crashing through New York all the way to Federal Hill. No. Fuck that. But I do understand why they cut that out, but it's
You
really
think they couldn't have
unfortunate.
just cut the little bit where it hit the Twin Towers? They couldn't have just kept the rest of it?
It was really unfortunate. It would have been an awesome scene, but unfortunately, it happens.
Federal Hall.
Oh my god. No, it's been bothering all yesterday.
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here.
I've got a
The end
theory,
of the
right?
Patriots' secret
You know the
move.
Templars and Assassin's
Liberation of
Creed?
this country.
Patriots.
This was where it was supposed
I
to
reckon the
begin.
Templars became the
This
Patriots.
is where freedom could have been born.
And Snake is secretly an assassin.
That's good.
Kojima and Ubisoft,
That's good.
we've got an idea.
Yeah.
Instead of like retractable blades, retractable
All you want
handles.
is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I
Get
want
ready,
to
this is
take
about a
back
3.5
from the
hour
patriots
cutscene
are
as
things
well.
like freedom,
Let's go for a good
civil
40
rights,
minutes.
opportunities. The founding principles of this country.
So Solidus is a
Everything
good guy?
that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to
This
me.
game seems to.
We're all born
Apparently.
with an expiration date. No
Is he
one lasts
controlling those
forever.
tentacles or what's happening with them?
I don't know. I
Life
think
is
they have
nothing but a
mind
grace
their own
period
a little
for
bit.
turning the best of
One
our
of them is
genetic
just
material
tracking
into the
himself.
next
They will.
generation.
They work in unison with him, maybe. They,
The
what if they
data
get
of life
bitchy
is
though?
transferred from parent to child.
And they're just like hanging out back here?
That's
No,
how it
no, we're not
works.
firing today. We're tired of all the
We have
firing.
no heirs,
I'm waiting for
no
one of
legacy.
them bitch slaps holders.
We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from
See,
our
when I got to
father
this point of the
with
game on my
ability to
first playthrough, I
reproduce
just skipped all these
conveniently
cutscenes.
engineered
Oh, good. So
out.
this was new to you as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is our
I've never
legacy if
actually
we
sat
cannot
through the
pass
entire
the
game other
torch.
than this LP and watched every last
Proof
cutscene.
of our
Well, if you
existence,
think about it, I have to
a
watch
mark
this
of
game
some
twice
sort.
when I have to edit this shit. I have to watch this all twice.
That's true.
When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
No, I just wish it did.
Oh, you're such an innovator of that idea.
Yeah, wow.
Is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain.
I'm a history
Unlike
student
an
and I still have no
eavesdropper
fucking
history,
idea what you're
I
talking
will be
about.
remembered as an Exxon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots
Alright.
and liberate us
Oh,
all.
the subtitle
And
of
we
the
will
game!
become the sons of
Well, we better have a credit.
Oh, mate, yeah, no, you got a good proposal. Come on, sell it to me.
Right,
This is an
are you
incredibly long
receiving?
codec call.
We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Oh god, what the hell happened
Only
to his face?
GW.
Who are you?
Aliens.
To begin with,
It's
Aliens,
weird.
it works out too fucking well.
over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution.
Some Doctor Who shit, man.
We perform us.
This
We
is
are the very
just the,
discipline and
this is
morality
just the
that
perfect
Americans
end.
invoke
All the
so
crap
loudly.
which is told to
How
us
can
in this.
anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Have you any idea how much porn Americans look at? Honest
Why
to
would you
God.
take away individual
Jack,
freedoms
remember
and
me?
censor the
I really
net?
wish I could forget.
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interest,
Bitch!
not ours?
I know you're in my head, but still, you're a bitch!
They are totally in his head.
Like a good boy.
The mapping of the
Right,
human
that's
genome was
schizophrenia.
completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by
History is
genetic
covered by
information.
information, thanks,
What do you
mate.
mean?
Human memory,
God,
ideas,
God,
culture,
James.
history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be
That's
passed on?
history.
Should that information
That's
be left at the
information.
mercy of nature?
You're
We've
wrong.
always kept records of our lives.
I'd just like to
through
get this through
words,
everyone's head.
pictures,
You are not
symbols,
making
from
any
tablets
sense.
to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and
They are like
processed,
that one
then
prick
passed on.
who
not
won't
unlike
shut
genes,
up,
really.
makes a
That's what
mistake,
history
but doesn't
is,
acknowledge
Jack.
it. They just try and
But in the
forget it
current
ever happened.
digitized
Yeah.
world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness.
None of this makes sense.
Always
I read the words.
Rumors about
I
petty
read the
issues,
words. They just don't make any
misinterpretations,
sense at all.
All this junk
I'm not
data
seeing. If I was
preserved
writing,
in
if this was an
unfiltered
essay, which it
state,
is,
roaming
and I was
at
writing
a
this,
rate
I wouldn't even
It
fucking
will
mark
only
it.
slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
right.
He's being silly. What the fuck?
One of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly.
You can't create context.
Not to
This is some
control
Inception
content,
shit, man.
but to
You
create
can't
context.
physically create context.
No,
Context.
dude, this is what they were trying to do in
Digital society
Inception. They got to make him think it was his idea.
selectively
It's
rewards
all coming
the
full
development
circle.
of convenience,
Inception,
truth.
Assassin's Creed,
Just look at the
Snake.
strange
He's
Aliens.
an assassin. Aliens.
Billions
We
spent
figured
on
it
new
out.
weapons in order to humanely murder
tell
other
Kojima.
humans.
Don't tell Kojima we figured out his game was that Solid Snake is actually an assassin and the Patriots are Templars
And they're trying Inception on Bride
Huge
and
donations are made to
aliens.
protect
and
endangered
aliens.
species.
There's a whole lot of
Everyone
aliens.
ends up being
You're
told the
special.
same
Believe in
thing.
yourself and you
Be
will
nice
succeed.
to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special.
You bitch.
Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's
I'm gonna
obvious
throw a
from the
fucking
start
bottle
that
at this
only a
TV,
few
although
can
this
succeed.
TV is expensive.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric, to avoid conflict and protect
Swear
each
to
other.
God,
from
Kojima just opened up a thesaurus and picked several different words and just
He
crammed
didn't
it
even
into
open up
church.
the thesaurus. He just got on his computer and started typing words. Yep, not that
Everyone
makes sense.
withdraws
Alligator,
into their own
97,
small gated
dolphin!
community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds,
He's just
leaking
gotten a
whatever
bunch of.
truth
I'll tell you what
suits
he's
them
done.
into the
He's
growing
had a
cesspool
session
of
where he's just
society
got
at large.
all of his highly
neither
intellectual
clash nor
staff,
mesh.
sat them
No
down,
one is
put a
invalidated.
word on the table, and gone
Nobody is
right. Then
Not
took
even
everything they
natural
wrote,
selection
threw
can
it
take
together,
place
and we've
here.
got this.
The world is being engulfed in truth.
He didn't even do it himself, the lazy prick.
Context, and then they'll just write
Yeah,
out.
yeah, exactly.
Genetics, they'll
We're
just write
trying
it
to
Context,
stop that from
genetics,
It's our
patriotism,
responsibility as
words,
just as in genetics.
Nonsensical bullshit. I
unnecessary
mean, all
evolution, AI.
must be
That's what I'm
filtered
getting
out
from this. I'm
to
getting
stimulate the evolution of
broad
the
ideas.
species.
And you think you're
I'm not getting
qualified to
anything
decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely.
You know how I said earlier, it was like a bunch of, like, he was like a bunch of stoner 14-year-olds, but what if there was more letters to the alphabet? No, this is the perfect
That's
sum
what it
up of
means to
stoner
create
14-year-olds
context.
sitting in a garage.
I'll decide for
thinking they're
myself
awesome.
what to believe
This
and
is-
what to pass
This is
on.
that, but add a
that even
conspiracy
your own
theorist.
idea?
And you're done.
Or someone told you.
That's the
Kojima,
proof of your
I'm telling you, man.
incompetence right there.
I know it. Americans are crazy. I'm putting it in the game.
Free will.
That's not true. I
Game
have
doesn't
the
like
right.
Americans or Russians.
Does something
Jesus,
like
you
a
baggy,
self
make it
exist
easy.
inside of you?
That which you call self
Oh my
serves as
god.
nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
You reckon we could
In this era
Wikipedia
of
what the
ready-made
hell is
truths,
going on
You
here?
reckon if we
self is
could walk
just
off,
something
like, grab
used
some
to
lunch and come
preserve
back
those
20 minutes
positive
later, this
emotions
would be
that
so
occasionally
Maybe. You told me go
Another
like 40 minutes.
possibility
And
is
that's
that
it. The
self
world's longest
is a
codec
concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of
I'll just
strength.
loop some funny
That's
shit to send
crap.
number one.
Is
Or
it?
loop and
Would you prefer
You're
that someone
simply
else
the
tell
best.
you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the
What?
best.
This is horseshit.
And you
What
got
is
this
Solidus
all
doing?
by
Yes, we do
yourself.
feel lost.
We feel very lost and confused.
What happened?
I want to know what Solidus is
I
doing.
don't think
just
we'll
standing
find
there.
anything either, Rose.
Don't think you'll find anything,
I think
though.
we'll find the fucking credits of the
But although
game.
self is something that you yourself fashion, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial,
This isn't making
you
me feel
simply
better.
resort to
This is
looking
making my
for
holiday
another,
seem like
more
a chore.
convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone
Right.
like you even have the
Stab
right
yourself.
to
I
decide?
reckon. Right, do you know what tomorrow is?
deserve to
Tomorrow
be
is the
free.
last day you're going to be alive because you got bored of me and shot yourself in the foot.
You are.
The individual
He
is
died of
supposed to be
bullet in the
weak,
foot?
Yeah.
far from powerless.
It's a valid death.
A
It's gonna
single
be on his
person
death
has the
certificate.
potential to
Died
rule the
bullet in the
world.
foot.
The age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring
Please,
out what
please
is
think
wanted
for me.
and what
I'm
needs
tired
to
of
be
it.
done
I
for
want
that
to get
goal.
my
My
phone.
brain is
All
hurting
this
from
you
trying
used to
to.
struggle.
Siri, why is
Now,
Rose full
we
of
think
shit?
forward.
We
My
are
brain is
your
hurting from trying
guardians,
to piece
after
this all
all.
together. I just
You
can't.
want to control human thought, human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise
Not
was
anymore.
designed to prove.
You fell in love with me
You're
just
in
as you were
mind.
meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan
Remember
does
not
not
be on
stand for
Facebook,
solid
Mate,
state
I'm losing
simulation.
all of my societal
What it does
sanity at the
stand
moment.
for is selection for societal sanity.
Oh, I was really hoping
The
that was
S3
the
is a
screen.
system
Ah.
for controlling human
Oh,
will
shit.
and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of solid state.
This game is so fucking bad. Only
It
164
is a
people
method,
like this
a
game on
protocol that
Facebook.
created a circumstance that made you what you are.
Making it almost like a
So
quarter
you
as
see,
popular
we're the
as
S3,
Tubes.
not you.
And Tubes are fucking awful.
Oh, you mean the snack? Too?
Yeah, it's a shitty snack.
Yeah, and the rest of
What
this
you
is.
experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said. The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
More footage.
The objective of this exercise
What, don't you
was
love
to
stock footage?
establish such a method.
Tubes has 30,000 likes.
We
This
use
has how many?
shadow
164.
for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy
So
setting.
statistically, if we base this on Facebook statistics, which we really shouldn't, this
We
game is
chose
not
that
at all
bet
popular.
because of its extreme
160.
circumstances.
I'm glad for
It was an
you,
optimal
my
test
good
for
sir,
a
so
suite of
intelligent,
crisis management
trying to
devices.
build up our YouTube channel, get
Control
subscribers and
solve
fans
this.
by playing
We will be
videos.
ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
I may need to rethink our quarterly projections. I need to make our quarterly projections more quarterly. I don't exactly know.
We need
how.
to make our projections more projection-y.
Yeah, I don't exactly
There
know
are
how
also
to make our
reasons
quarters more
behind
quarterly,
your
but damn it, I
selection.
will work on it.
Solidus raised
They will
plenty
be,
of other
they'll
child
be
soldiers.
firm quarters,
You
damn
know
it.
why we chose
Firm
you
quarters.
over
Yep,
them?
1 of 4.
It was because you were the
I'm
only
sorry, we
one
have
who
nothing
refused to
to talk about.
acknowledge
We
the
just-
past.
No, we have stuff to
All
talk
the
about.
others
We just
remember
have
what
nothing
they
to talk
were
about this
and
game.
pay for it daily.
But
No,
you
scratch
turn
that.
your
We
back
have
on
nothing
everything
about
you
this
don't
game to
like.
talk about.
You
There
do
we go.
whatever you
I
like.
hate
See
this fucking
only the
game
things
so
you
much.
like, and for yourself
I'm
alone.
actually so tempted
Yeah.
to snap the disc.
Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me
can't,
for
it's got
what I
Metal Gear Solid
was.
3 on there as
I
well.
lied to you,
That's me.
but I
Metal Gear
wanted
Solid.
to
I'll
be
cut
caught.
the disc
You
in half.
pretended to be
Throw
understanding,
away one
to be a
half.
gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was
Oh,
just
you're
trying
right.
not to.
Okay, so the way I chalk this
Trying
down
not
is
to hurt
Ryden's an
me?
asshole.
Dear,
So this has
the
gone
one you were
from
trying
us
not to hurt me
explaining
was
aliens
avoiding the
to
truth
us
under the guise
explaining
of
the
kindness
Patriots
is all that you did.
to us
It
explaining
occurred to you to do
technology
nothing
to a
but look
therapy
out for
session for
yourself.
Jack.
Even if you claim that it was
Love
for
it.
my sake, that feeling was nowhere
You know
to
what's
be
better?
seen.
What? Rose
In
comes
the
back
end,
into the fore.
everything
No!
was never part of the picture.
I thought she was just part of Jack's consciousness. Does that
No,
mean-
she's actually a person, but however this
Ryden
version
comes back.
However, this version is in Ryden's head. I don't know. It's
Protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a
Now
resounding
they're getting pictures of them
success.
as well.
Didn't I tell you that GW is still
nothing
incomplete?
but pride.
But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your
Is this almost done?
I don't know anymore.
triumphs and
As I
defeats
said, I
have
skipped
nothing
this
but
shit.
byproducts.
I'm
The
probably
real
skipping
objective
shit too.
was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money.
Oh,
but it was
really?
so
You think
worth
this
it
is
to
enough
see the
talk?
results.
Oh, thank you, God.
Oh, do you finally get
I
to fight
think that's
Solidus?
enough
Yeah, no,
talk.
my controller
It's
has turned
time for the
itself
final
off. Power saving.
exercise. Right. Take Solidus down.
No, I'm not. I
Think
don't think I am.
again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die,
So,
my child
Oh,
dies.
you feel
The
it.
termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of
Dun, dun,
She's
dun.
wired the same
you have
way.
to be live, me.
Does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Fine, fuck you too.
Fine, don't look at me when you talk to me, you rude bastard.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation,
Exactly.
or you,
You creepy
Solidus's
fuck.
creation? Our beloved monsters.
Aliens.
Enjoy yourselves.